shit. You
from
feel me?
Mountain America Stadium
That shit's
in
very
Tempe. As we'll see a
I
squad
just
from
show
the
like
Big
I
Ten,
just show
the USC
do like
Trojans.
TikToks where it's like the
Taking
yo
on the
weekly you just
10th
giving
ranked
weekly
team in the
highlights of the
land,
games and
the
shit, like taking the
Arizona
hottest
State
plays,
Sun Devils.
showing the final
For
score. You feel
EA
me?
Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in
TikToks
the
like
booth,
that
as
is fire,
always, by
man.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Fucking server.
The Trojans will kick it away to start us off.
Damn, these 8-minute quarters?
Damn.
Oh my God. He's
Y'all in the
low.
game right now?
It just started.
Coming out with it, it's Hamilton.
That's crazy. Man.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take
Yeah,
it.
cut 8 minutes. Fucking forever.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Oh my God.
Let's think a second about Arizona State. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. Talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's what the quarterback, I think, needs.
He's got it on the left. Finds a seam.
Freshman. Hello.
Touchdown, Sun Devil. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Get the field goal. That's cool. We stopped the field goal.
And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can
Let me
get
turn
run
it
after
down.
the
That was
catch.
driving.
Get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes are thrown into the end zone. You got coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Yeah.
Catch your Facebook watching. Catch your Facebook watching.
He makes the fair catch
Hey,
deep in his
I
own
stream
end.
on all 3. Just it don't matter.
He probably
That's the
wanted
best
to
one
be
for me,
save a
man.
few yards.
You the most convenient. Yeah, cause I already came down there in March. I missed the tab already.
Yeah, I just threw a little corner out bound.
Dropping back, it's Mayama. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this morning. He wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang
Oh,
right.
my
You
God.
got to pull back those feelings. And it's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle. Get penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding his zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure.
Oh my God.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who will score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Running to the left.
Oh
How
my
about
God.
that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Oh, he got to step him. Head into another field goal.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Man, I think it's like 48 yards.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Oh, I got a
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable
I got a penalty on the kick until I returned the kick.
More speed, more fun blitz packages. You can have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Under fire.
Oh, he picked that?
Defense has set him up. And he will roll into the end zone.
Going back in, got that.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his
Still
hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right
Man,
near
it
his
should have
buddy's
just been
hands.
incomplete. I can't even believe this nigga took that
Off
off.
to the races.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Clement. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Running wide open down the gun on the field. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
My old coach we've said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter.
Bro, this is crazy.
Oh, UNLV?
No,
And a great
my
job
quarterback.
by QB finding the running back, get him the football
Oh, yeah,
where he
good.
can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's
Oh, we got 21-13 right now. We got to make two field goals. We got to stop now. 30 take on.
I
Boom.
like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic. They want to get back in when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Damn. I thought just the tail end of it. I didn't see the tail end shot. I don't even know where Rowdy was.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Halftime is long. You can't skip this shit. And they really give you like a little break period.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. On the option. Now the pitch. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Off the play fake. Unleashes it. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now...
Oh, man, these niggas broke around. Hey. Go for two to tighten up.
What quarter is it?
Ball in play from just
Third
inside
quarter,
their
just
own 40 at the 39.
That broke around touchdown.
They believe they can run right here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
There he goes. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quickly to the tight end.
You did it. Good job.
The more hits you have near the football,
Good job, Mama.
It's a booty girl. It's a booty girl.
cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. He
Yeah.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is
Get in
it
there.
takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell he took the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devil.
Yeah, shoot, baby.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
What you say?
It's pretty easy to follow.
Looking tough out there.
Those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job.
We have 7 right now. They're
Kick
gonna
off
stop.
on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. He only needs a smooth daylight.
Nigga just returned the kick. Yeah. Cool. Nigga just had perfect blocking. Like,
I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Missouri. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Levin. Makes the grab, it's Moss.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the top. Touchdown, Arizona State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You get me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this
in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Yeah, running it up on that dog ass.
I'm up 14.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Oh, yeah, locked in, missing someone. That's what I heard at the end of the game.
Hold it, finds his man on the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
On the second.
And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry up.
Oh.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's it.
Give me that.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball. And they have it.
Yeah. Sound like.
Oh, my game just thinking that my game just disconnected.
Oh, you know they gonna be tripping.
Yeah.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Unloads to the right.
Oh.
And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. And the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Catch in the middle. It's Hugo. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 43. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the orbit trip to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football.
Freshman receiver going crazy.
After he catches, those are the kind of guys that
We got 2 of them things.
Find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. He uncorks one deep.
Give me
And
that.
it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Come on, get cracking.
Fishes ahead. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Oh, what happened? This nigga paused it.
Two drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something. Goodness gracious. Keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Arizona Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field.
So ass right
They
over.
finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop them. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Lemon.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Now the play fake. Pressure coming. He's looking deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Fox. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much.
Lost one deep down the right side. And the shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of
I
downs.
wasn't home in the morning. I went to work. What are you talking about? What are you screaming
Trying
at?
to cap this drive with the pass. Extra grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense knew coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Did mommy say you can have this?
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. App State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 17 over the Rebels. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the right. Running to Green. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get down a little faster.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5, and it is.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite plays. There's so many options on the play. Like,
They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on the offseason has been right on point. Game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
No return coming. He'll call for the Bearcats.
You know what? Starters.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. Gonna take a shot at this DB.
what?
Makes a catch on the right side.
How's this
And he's brought
catching
down
shit?
after a huge completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
One thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You gotta love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. You're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're gonna be pinning their ears back.
The Trojans are way behind the sticks on this third and forever.
What I get?
Huh?
I don't know where your babies and thing are, so you go grab it.
looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A shot for the
Love
end
it.
zone. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Niggas just catching everything,
I
dog.
think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field.
call it a
I'm going to go
comeback.
run under it and make a big play with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the receiver.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
see that catch?
Right, I'm going straight down the field.
Oh, I'm all over it. I don't even know how he catches
I
it.
can beat this guy. You
Through
can
my
tell
body.
They've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He was hoping for something a little
Like a
more
key play.
dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
That's something.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give out of the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back from their game.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I just love Macho. It's so good.
They'll start this drive 60 yards
Oh,
in
okay,
front
don't call
of
it a
them from their
comeback.
own 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Don't get bored with the
Looks
one
as
that
if we
scored.
have an injury on
Man.
that last play, and we'll
Shit
take a break
crazy.
to check him out.
Pick. Oh.
This shit up, man.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Looking
Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see.
Unnecessary roughness.
The
Oh my
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
What?
God. Oh my corner.
First and 10.
I never even seen that from the corner.
To the air on first down. Going over the top.
Bro, how does he keep catching everything?
The 20. They bring him
Bro,
down,
I'm
but the
putting it
big
in
play
there.
will
I'm
move
gonna
the
see right
sticks.
now.
Bro,
And the quarterback
I'm right
knows
there.
where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Fox. He wants it all.
Give me that. Oh, he dropped. Oh my God, what a
Off in
loser.
the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up in the 28.
Well, the quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on fires deep toward the end zone.
Hit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Tyson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The play action fake. Throwing right. Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Arizona State 56, USC 35.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good. It put 1 more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Kennesaw State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to Maryland. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield, it's Fox. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
We're trailing this much in the 4th quarter. The offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Arizona State 63, USC 42.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Sun Devils need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to pass, it's Levin. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Sends it back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 3.
He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
63, USC 49.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They want that clock to run.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can.
And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Makes the grab on the right. Lots of room to run. Tap. And he slipped through the crowd and hit a house of touchdown, Arizona State.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine they'll
extra point, splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
USC 49.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Fox. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Bounced right back to them.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up in. He's going up top. It's picked off in another empty drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on fourth down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
USC 49.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Sanders. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Fox. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Yeah, and that's really, really good coverage. Defense had them blanketed, but this is the time in the game, Jesse. You're down. Offense, you got to make some plays. You probably got to start trusting some guys.
Yeah, because you know the coverage is going to be really, really tight. So nice job there by the target with strong hands through the catch, making a play for his QB.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game.
Looking for the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. Here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, Dave. It looks like they just closed the door on this.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game?